Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
This weekend, my family did a little staycation at the Harrah's Auction Resort in Maricopa. And as we were getting ready to leave the entertainment center after seeing Inside Out 2, doing some bowling and laser tag, we walked by a giant screen that showed anything but fun going on. Donald Trump was being whisked away by the Secret Service, a story that was just breaking. So as we walked back to our room, I posted the Associated Press headline on my social media account. It read this: Donald Trump rushed off stage after loud noises heard at Pennsylvania rally, along with the KTAR story about what we knew at that moment. We then headed up to our rooms where we were set up. Well, we set up our girls to watch a movie in their room, and my wife and I sat watching the coverage of Trump being shot, and something became apparent very quickly. Those loud noises, those were gunshots. But another member of the media, whom I know personally, chose to repost my earlier post and mock me, which led to some of his followers to call me things like liar. Hey, it wasn't a lie. It's what we knew at the moment, but I kind of let it ruin my night. I didn't join the family for our evening swim and fell asleep watching the coverage, which didn't put me in a much better mood the next morning. This morning, while talking to Congressman David Schweikert, he pointed out that there are plenty of liars out there posing as journalists, fanning the flames of hate.
Now we actually have the report from 3 weeks ago saying that half the online newspapers in America are fake. And many of them are actually coming out of foreign countries.
So there. But my ego can take a few hits, because after asking Congressman David Schweikert if he would continue to take his family to future events that featured Donald Trump out of a concern for his family's safety, he told us that a few years ago he got some really nasty letters.
Very brutal, very threatening letters. But they were threatening to take the life of my little girl.
Oof.
Because they wanted me to suffer.
Yeah, his little girl, who, by the way, is almost exactly the same age as my 9-year-old. That little girl of David Schweikert's was very famously appearing all over the internet when she fell asleep at the Donald Trump inauguration. It was a very cute moment, I thought. And as I reflect on that, I'm really glad that nobody's ever threatened my kids, and threatening my ego is something I can get over pretty quickly. And it's put me in a position of having a new level of respect for anybody who runs for office, whether I agree with their point of view or not. And for Donald Trump to go to the RNC, even get up the next day and go out and play a round of golf, which might be his way of dealing with the grief of that fire chief who was killed at his Trump rally. Boy, you got to say, it takes some bravery. And it's a scary situation to be in 2024 America.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's Morning News and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.